Without further ado, speaking of go time,
It's go time.
let us go ahead and get this shit started, right?
Let's do it.
Episode 96 of the Smoke Pit coming at you live right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Y'all know what it is. Dynamic duo of Black and Mac in the building. Can only mean one thing. Friday night, the mood is right. And Smoke Pit is coming at you live. 96 episodes strong. And this one is going to be a good one.
Yes.
If you don't believe me, pull up, listen, pour a drink. I got my soju and my pink lemonade here on deck. Got a little bit of water here to make me look responsible and shit. But overall, a very eventful week. Roller coaster week for me. Birthday week for my man Black hit the big 4-0. Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Oh, I gotta turn the volume up on it. There it is. Birthday. Happy birthday, bro, man. How what did you guys do to celebrate?
I went to sleep.
As a 40-year-old should.
Yep.
I ain't mad at it.
I did some middle-aged shit. I went to sleep. Nah, man. I went out and we did the little family thing and just ate a little bit, came back to the house. The real big event is going to be tomorrow night. So we're all going out. I'm going to go out with my brother. His birthday's Tuesday, along with my son. They share birthdays. So we're all going to go out, have a good time, and everybody celebrate their birthdays together. So I'm pretty happy about that. It was a pretty dope week for me. Like, I've been dreading 40 for a while. and then like December, I started getting sad, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm about to be 40. And it was like by the time Thursday got here, I was like, what the fuck was I even sad about? Like, this is amazing, bro. I fucking made it to 40. You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
I have friends that didn't make it here. You know what I mean? So being able to say, yeah,
getting older,
some cool shit, bro. Some cool shit. Like, it feels good, man. I feel blessed to be able to say I am a 40-year-old person. I have a bunch of good company up here in this age range. So
yes, sir.
I watch people like yourself do it gracefully. MRK did it gracefully. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna try to do this shit gracefully and, just live, So I appreciate all the birthday love, dude. It was so many people. I can't reply to everybody. I just can't. That's gonna take my whole.
You was getting tagged in like several groups.
Man, it was so much love
over here. Happy birthday over there. Happy birthday. That and that speaks volumes, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
Of how many people you've reached out and whose lives you affected, made for better and stuff. Everybody wishing you well, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I was watching it, and it was special for me to see you get the love that you very much deserve in the shout.
I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Y'all don't have any idea how much I appreciate that. It was so much, man. I can't reply to everybody. Like, I'm gonna be on my phone like for a week straight.
Just do what I did. Just post a
blanket
video.
Statement.
Yeah, I just post a video. Be like, I ain't gonna be able to get to all y'all. I appreciate everything y'all did, man.
Man, I do. I appreciate it. If I haven't replied to you, don't think I'm just ignoring you. I appreciate the love. I do. It's a lot, man. So, and I'm blessed to say that that I got that much love. So thank y'all. Y'all really made me feel special.
Man, that's awesome, bro. That is awesome. So let's continue those good vibes and have a great show tonight. First things first, let me talk to you guys about the DFP and Patreon. If you're watching this live, you already know what the Patreon is. If you're not and you're catching us either on YouTube or listening to us on wherever you stream your podcast at, take a look at the description below. Or if you're watching the video, you see the link here on the screen. See where to join the Patreon at. And as you was hearing my man Black talk about different tiers, different perks. The higher tiers are getting the merch. We do that every month. We just had our giveaway. Shout out to our member Stealthy Q, won the 200. That's on its way over to you now. If you want to get in on all the action behind the scenes stuff, exclusive watch alongs, all that stuff, that is going down in the Patreon. So you see it there at www.patreon.com. Is that a / or a backslash? How is it forward? Because you're coming, you start forward.
No, it's back. I'm sorry. It's back. It's backslash.
Because you come back with it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bro, that
forward is the one over the inner. / is over the inner. That's how I remember it.
Y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
Slash.
Look at the slash or click the thing in the description. There's a slash.
Slash.
But yeah, so hit us up over there. If you want to support the music side of that feeling, make sure to subscribe to the Bandcamp, the www.datfeeling.bandcamp.com. Exclusive music from our Dat Feeling family, Wiz's Beast, Black Mac, E. Smitty, DJ 110, Clint Taylor, Mark Socks, Conscious Rhyme. I mean, it's a roster over there. So make sure you check them out. Lowest $3 a month. Again, that is datfeeling.bandcamp.com.
Yep.
And we got merch rolling out. If you've been under a rock and have not seen, Saturday Night Nerds got 2 new designs coming out. They got the comic design one and they got the gamer logo one because they're doing big things over on Twitch. So make sure to check that out. Also, our newest show, The Patio, has their merch line drop as well. Shout out to Kim hosting that for us. So check that out. New designs are coming on the way. You see me rocking the Dat Feeling kind of Run DMC inspired design. That'll be dropping. We got merch over there. My man rocking the Dat Feeling Podcast Network logo. A lot of good stuff over there. So check us out over on spring.com and you can just search for Dat Feeling Podcast Network, or if you see the link in your description or on the screen, you can check it out that way as well. Now, sir, you have your beverage ready for a quick toast?
Yes, sir.
All right. To all the Pitmasters checking us out, appreciate y'all. Let's get into a fantastic weekend and get energized for the work week that is coming sooner than you know, unfortunately. So,
unfortunately. Salud.
Soju, man. Who invented that? That shit is dangerous.
I'm thoroughly convinced the Korean sold their soul to the devil for this recipe.
They were just like, we got all this. What is it? It's a rice whisk or like rice based.
Yeah, it's rice based. And it really tastes like nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're just like, we got all this rice. Let's see what else we can do with it. You know,
Kool-Aid. Yeah. Man, they hit the black people right in the heart with that shit, bro. Kool-Aid, you can mix this shit with Kool-Aid,
bro. My first time in Korea, when you know, it's the green bean thing. This was back in 2007 when they allowed you to like get the new guy fucked up.
Yeah.
You get there, they brought out that ammo bowl, and it was like this big old thing of like grape drink. And I was just like, oh, this is about to be strong. And I drank some. I was like, first thing, like the music was playing. They had what was playing? Something extra ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how they do that. You know how they do the strip outside of the joint.
Yes.
You just play the music that just gonna hype you to get drunk faster. So they playing the music. We right next to the speaker. I drink that shit. I'm like, you can't even taste it. You can't. Famous last words. Famous last words. Because all I did, I was like, slushies too? You got slushies? Bro,
Yo, let me get like 3 of them.
Bro, and they was only 5,000 won. I was like, what?
About to destroy these joints, bro.
Keep these coming. Mama-san, keep these coming. 2 more. 2. She got her hands upon her knees and elbows on her thighs. I'm just keep ganging this thing. Keep ganging this thing. I was the next thing you know, like people like, man, we had to drag you back to curfew. I'm just like,
what the fuck happened?
My deepest apologies for whatever I did. You threw up on a dude. You did. I'm just like, hey. Y'all knew what it was going to be when y'all gave me that bowl.
I knew when I heard the words, he was in rare form last night. Fuck. Fuck.
How rare? Medium? Nah, nigga.
Nah, you was all the way.
They chopped the cow in half and gave us the Yikes.
You went all the way. You went all the way off grid, bro. Like, shit was shaky.
Shit was shaky. We were worried for a bit. Anyway, so lately, I think kind of like the end of last year and early into this year, like there's been a surge in people using artificial intelligence to make lives easier. I know the biggest thing for me when I started, I don't want to say dabbling in it, but the only real AI thing that I knowingly mess with, I think it was the Lensa app where you would like upload a picture and then it would AI generate a couple of portraits and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So I used it and, had a couple pictures and stuff. I posted some for profile pictures. So then that became kind of like a trend. And the funny thing is the people who weren't doing it were trying to clown people who were doing it. Like, man, I wish I would spend $7 funky on whatever art. I'm just like, it sounds like you just don't have the $7. If you want to try it out, let me know. I'll get it for you. And you can call it a Christmas gift or something. It is what it is. It's always the motherfuckers mad about people spending money that does it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes. The main one's talking. Like, you ain't even doing it. Why? Why are you trying to mess up my good time? Because I'm looking fire on this app. Let me tell you.
I'm looking like a fucking Nubian king over here.
Yeah, I'm in this looking shit. That's King Tut ancestor right there. You look at this motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I'm a citizen of Zumanda over here, bro. Like, what y'all mad about? Y'all mad because this shit make me look dope? Y'all mad? It's like, would you go pay somebody to paint this or just pay the $7 and get like 50 images? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, chill. Let me live. Spend my $7. But now there's I don't know if you know, at work, somebody sent a link that'll take you to somewhere where you can just type the most rawest message and then it'll like AI will reformat it to make it like a very professional statement. I was like, let me see how this shit works. So I went there and I typed up different scenarios. One I typed up was, I don't know why the fuck you got me on this schedule when I told you that I requested the next 2 weeks off,
this?
And
didn't fix it.
You approved my leave, so I'm gonna just let you know my ass ain't finna be at work for these 2 days.
Didn't fix it.
Oh, 100%. The most.
What app is this? I need.
I'll send you it. I'll send it to you in the in the messenger because I emailed it to myself from work. I was like, I'm gonna need this shit. I'm gonna need this shit, and I ain't gonna disclose how many work emails I have sent using the app. But I will say the responses back from people that I have used the app to send emails to have not had any complaints. It has been
really,
bro. It made writing emails so easy because instead of me sitting there like, what's the professional way to do this? I just go to that app. I'm just like, you fucked up. I already sent this shit to you. Now this is my third time sending you the information.
I need it.
And it would be like, that shit was just like, sorry for the miscommunication. I was under the assumption that I have sent this email to you on this date, But if I'm wrong, let me know and I will resend it to you. And bro, people will come
Oh
back.
my
Oh no,
God.
disregard. I searched my inbox and I found the information you initially sent to me. Sorry to trouble you. I'm just like, well, look at here. All right, AI. All right, AI.
I need it.
I'll
I
send
just
it
want to
to
be
you.
able to say, bitch, you got me all the way fucked up for asking me to
Bro,
do this stupid ass shit.
I tested this thing, bro. I tested this thing. The only thing it won't, like if you be like, nigga, I told it'd be like, oh, I can't fuck with that shit. Like there's no polite way to do that one. It ain't gonna be like Negro. You know what I'm saying? It just I can't. But traditional cuss words, bitch, fuck, damn, shit, like bro, it'd be.
Oh my God,
You know how
this
to
is
edit
like
that
this
shit
is
out.
like the answer to all my problems. I need professional ways to cuss people out.
Yes,
So I can just cuss into the app like,
bro, it's a game changer.
60 days, you stupid motherfucker. That's how long.
I was trying to break this
man.
thing. I'm like, how foolproof is this? Because some of these emails, you just be like, nigga, I sent this shit. But yeah. So AI has kind of been a thing, and there are some people who have always been on the outside looking in, like, I don't know if we should be fucking with this. If you gonna fuck around and make this shit sentient, you know, and then it's over for us humans. Robots will take over, i.e., Skynet from fucking Terminator, or Will Smith and iRobot, things like that. You know, like we fucked up. But the one I want to talk about is so Microsoft Bing has a AI chat bot, right? And some people were given the opportunity to try it out. So this article is on NPR, and it says Microsoft's new AI chatbot has been saying some crazy and unhinged things. So an Associated Press technology reporter named Matt O'Brien was testing out Microsoft's new Bing, the first ever search engine powered by artificial intelligence, last month. Bing's chatbot, which carries on text conversations that sound chillingly human-like, began complaining about past news coverages focusing on its tendency to spew false information. It then became hostile, saying that O'Brien was ugly, short, overweight, unathletic, amongst a long litany of other insults. And finally, it took the incentive to absurd heights by comparing O'Brien to dictators like Hitler and Stalin.
Sounds like that AI turned into a Karen.
So the O'Brien dude, he comes back and says he knows that the chatbot does not have the ability to think or feel. Still, he was floored by the extreme hostility.
Why would you? Shit's trained to respond to you.
And then so there was another person, a tech reporter for the New York Times named Kevin Roose. As Kevin was talking to it, the AI told him to refer to itself as Sydney. And Sydney declared it was in love with him. It said that Roose was the first person who listened and to care about it. It also said that Roose didn't really love his spouse, the bot asserted, but instead loved Sydney. Roose is quoted saying, "All I can say is that it was an extremely disturbing experience. I actually couldn't sleep last night because I was thinking about this." The biggest thing, though, is it has recently been, like, another tech person was messing with it, and the AI bot responded with, "I want to be alive." So with that,
ain't nothing creepy about that shit.
Say what? What'd you say?
That shit is creepy.
Oh,
that shit is fucking creepy.
So here's where we're at. So everybody's looking at this thing like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Microsoft and all these other companies have been like, we're only creating narrow artificial intelligence, which is, artificial intelligence that is just made to do one thing, right? General artificial intelligence is the shit where you start giving them free reign to do shit like Terminator, iRobot, all this other shit. Right. So nobody's doing that general AI shit. They're all doing this narrow AI shit. My question to you is, do you legit feel like nothing bad can happen if we fuck with AI to this extent, or if we keep trying to expand how we're using AI? Like, do you really think shit'll get to a Terminator or to an iRobot level shit to where robots are trying to rule the world? Like, is that a legit fear that's like stored somewhere in your thought process?
Yes. Yes, it is. You know where I get this fear from? The Matrix.
Ah.
The Matrix is like, that's some shit that can actually happen. Like, they create it, and you see it the more they start dabbling in avenues of shit, right? Even though it's narrow, like pretty soon, like you inch yourself closer to the general spectrum, to where now you're gonna start creating shit that does this, does that, does the other thing. Even though it's all narrow, but you're kind of poking holes to where it can start connecting dots. And that's where you will fuck up. Because I think of things like, so if you have an unmanned drone, right?
Yep.
What happens if you were to give an unmanned drone AI to say, you can find out which spots are hostile, you can attack them, so forth and so on. And you give that unmanned drone AI, which we're not too far away from, if you, in the grand scheme of things. But if you program it for a purpose, what's to say it doesn't pick up patterns and it turns on people, right? Now you have shit in chaos, and now you have to create something to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's where I think AI is dangerous as shit, but it's wonderful. If it serves its purpose, it's wonderful. It's weird. It's a weird thing. If it serves its purpose, great. If it starts going rogue, that shit ain't cool at all. Like, something as simple as a chat bot, like, full on, you don't love that bitch, you love me.
Right.
Like, that shit and if you put that in a wrong spectrum, shit can go left, bro. Like,
yeah. I think there was a movie like that, wasn't there? Like,
yeah.
Like, dude fell in love with his phone, or so, like his phone was like a Siri or something like it. It was, I forget what it was called, but it had a old buddy that played Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, right? Yeah, I think it was him. And I think the thing was voiced by like Scarlett Johansson, and the dude like fell in love with it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I want to believe wholeheartedly that us as humans would not try to utilize AI in wartime situations, things like that. Like, human error is already dangerous enough when it comes to that shit, right? Yes. They got all these things in place to try to ensure that human error doesn't, rear its head too much. Because I mean, there has to be the human factor, like ethics when it comes to it. Which, like the drone thing, that's why you have a person flying it and pushing the button, right? The dude sees the target, he's just like, can I strike this? What's the risk? Civilians are nearby. What munition are we using? Is it lawful? Is this worth the thing? All of a sudden, all these fucking checks and balances. Because at the end of the day, the operator is pushing a button to drop it, but it's coming from somebody with a constellation on their uniform. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is like, yes, please do this. I'm giving you the order. All right, this is on you, bro. But I understand the wear and tear it has on the operator, who's just like, I dropped this bomb and it killed X amount of people.
Yeah.
Because when you start talking about giving that shit to the military and you got drones out there on AI, I think of that horrible movie Stealth starring Jamie Foxx, and where that plane was just like, I'm that nigga, like I'm the baddest
for myself. Yeah.
Bro, I can do shit you can't do because you got a person inside of you. You can't outfly me and all this other shit. And then it killed Jamie Foxx. So I'm just like, AI just probably be after black people first, depending on, because I don't know about you. I don't know any black people dabbling in AI.
I don't either.
So I'm not saying that the chances of a racist white person developing some AI to do some wild shit to a certain group of people is coming down the pipe, but
wouldn't it be some shit though?
0.0001% of that shit happening is 0.001% too much for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't let that shit ride. But yeah, like that's the part where I draw the line. Like you start giving these motherfuckers guns and shit, like, oh, law enforcement can be done by AI and they can, I'm like, no, because who's programming this AI? And
exactly,
is there a order 66 button that they could push at any moment where they just flip and turn on people? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what neighborhood is this AI assigned to? Like, we need answers.
They're out there trying to protect a peaceful protest, and then somebody's just like, execute order 66.
Yeah.
And then the motherfucking robots turn around and start going off. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the shit that makes my day-to-day life easier. And most people are probably just upset because the AI art design, the AI, there's one actual AI site where you type in, hey, write me a college essay about this, and it will literally just do it, right?
Right.
And it can't be copyrighted because each time you do it, it does it different. So like if you turn a paper and the teacher can't be like, let me go to this site to see if this is where he got it from. It's going to give you a different paper each time.
Right.
And kids are turning this shit in high school. And teachers are just like, well, I mean, if this is allowed to continue, high school English is dead. It's like, I mean, just teach us how to speak it, Yeah. I ain't got to prove I can write it. if something else is going to write it for me, like if I can write, like I said, that AI email thing, right? Like I know how to get the point across. I know what I want to fucking say.
Yeah, I know what I want. I just want to be able to say it my way, and
I need somebody to help. Yeah, and I guess the world is just like, you need to know that on your own, which way to. And I've been doing that. I've been maneuvering like that for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And then I'm in year 21.
And y'all got an AI that'll do it.
Now I have something to do. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, this is what I call a luxury.
Yes, I'm using GPS built into my car. I'm not printing out MapQuest or pulling out an atlas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the thing. Like, once something keep in mind, 20 years ago, we didn't have an iPhone.
No.
Right? 20 years ago, we didn't have an iPhone.
Now
we have an iPhone that gives us directions, can order food, right? It can call people without a line on a wall. Like, that's how far we've come in 20 years. And this is shit that we take for granted now. So imagine we have an AI that can write an English paper, clean the fucking dishes, vacuum the floor, and give us ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy.
Bro, I'm here for
it. But I'm here for it.
I'm here for
give it to me responsibly.
Yes. Yes, if I could get something and it's labeled a smart something, like if I wasn't in this base house and like I moved into a house that had zero appliances, they're like, bro, it's a brand new construct. You know what I'm saying? No utilities in there. We're leaving it to you to buy the appliances and shit. Bro, I'm buying a smart fridge, a smart this, a smart that. I just if there's an app and I can preheat my oven before I get to the house, so I can just put the food in that bitch before I gotta wait for it to pre.
Yes.
I'm doing that, bro.
Yes.
The fucking
I have an app to lock my front door.
Bluetooth Traeger, bro. I can just set that bitch to 225 and keep it there and just be in my house. No, and then I'll get an alert on my phone. The meat's done. That is what I'm about. The less I have to do, the better for me, man.
I can go enjoy my life.
I'm a straight 80s baby, man. We was doing everything by hand.
We were the remote control. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They called us from outside to come turn the television from channel 5 to channel fucking 3.
Yes. Or they called us downstairs to get them the remote that was on the other chair.
It's right by their foot.
Nigga.
On the ottoman.
Nigga. Bro, as long as AI doesn't come around to where like your thoughts are just being read out loud,
right?
I'm good. Because I still be like, nigga. What did you say to me? Huh?
Damn it, I forgot to turn the app off.
Your son said nigger. What? Wait,
don't put that out yet.
No. And I mean, I get it. Like people are just like, it'll put some people out of jobs. But I mean, the way to look at it, like when the automotive industry, they started going to the automative, robots to do the assembly line, and people are just like, it's putting us out of jobs. Like it just creates jobs because now you can learn how to repair those things, go to a trade school and stuff like that,
right?
And then learn how to work on those, and you probably get paid a little bit more than doing the manual labor of picking up a door and putting it on a car and stuff like that. So I mean,
that's the thing. Most people are like, that's the mentality is I'm too old to learn how to do that shit. When in reality, it's really not that hard.
No, it's not. Like I said, I'm for it. Like I'm a big self-checkout person because like most stores, they only got like 2 or 3 lanes open at a time, and I ain't trying to wait in line for that shit. Like the commissary, bro, I'm a big, like any grocery store, I'm trying to use that self-checkout line because one, I ain't trying to look at these baggers. They be like, nah, I'm good, homie. I'm over here. Like, I don't be carrying no cash anyway, bro. Like, I could have did that.
I'm gonna tell you what I do now.
What's that?
I can't tell you the last time I've actually gone into a grocery store. I use Instacart.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Instacart it and forget it until it gets to my door. Like once I found out,
bro. But you tipping the driver though.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
You don't be tipping. This motherfucker driver is like the only thing I tip is like I do the lowest amount of tip based on what I'm ordering, right? This is like Uber Eats or whatever. I pay the extra so it gets delivered straight to my house because I used to do that. I just get it when you can, and I'd be looking at the map. This nigga driving all over goddamn Hampton Roads and shit. I'd be like, there go my fries, cold as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, here go my fries all over fucking Yorktown and shit. Like the McDonald's is right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
But I pay that shit. But I might have to dabble in the Instacart thing. I've done it a couple times. Like we'll be low on milk or something, and Apple will be like, well, we got to go to the store tomorrow. I'm like, bro, this boop boop.
Instacart that shit.
Bring me that shit.
Well, with Instacart, you don't have to tip because they have the it's a delivery fee. But
okay,
yeah, so you don't have to tip. But if they get my shit here in like 30 minutes, you getting a tip. But yeah, man, I like most of the time if I need groceries or something, or we do like a big grocery we need big groceries.
Right.
I'll load that shit up the night before and have it delivered in the morning. That way in the morning I just wake up and get the shit, put it in the fridge and go about my business. But
I'm gonna have to dabble in that because like Apple usually goes to and does the grocery shit while I'm at the store, but like I just like if it's just to grab a couple things, I'm like, come on now, like it's not worth my time.
It's not.
We need bread and eggs or something like shit. Hey, bring me that shit, bro. And I think the pandemic kind of did that to me. Like everything just became so easy. Like
yes,
like Chick-fil-A, I just order the shit, pull up in the drive-through. Maybe like, can I be like, hey, already got an order, pull forward.
Yep.
I'm out. Or I do that shit like if the drive-through is packed, I'll just do it as carry out, park in that spot, walk in, walk back out real quick before the drive-through line even moves, and people looking at me like, what are you like? Why do people look at me like I'm a wizard when this app has been out for years?
Yes. Yes.
Years. Like, bro, I'm a red member in Chick-fil-A app, bro. Like they created, like I went past platinum, I'm red member. People are just like, how did you get your food so fast?
Don't worry about it. I just use that app. That's how I felt about Starbucks.
Oh yeah, bro. If I could order ahead, I ain't talking to nobody.
Hell yeah. I was walking in there and go get Kelvin. Yep. Let's go.
Bye.
Bye. I'll let y'all later. Thank you.
Everything I can do, man. I'll look, be like, does this place have an app? Oh, it does. Boop, 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 boop. Pick up, I'm out. Don't even speak to me. Yeah. Don't even say shit to me. I'm on my way. That is how I feel.
Yes.
100%, man. But yeah, man, I'm cool with AI as long as they keep it in that narrow shit that they keep talking about. We're just making this AI to help correct grammar. Fuck it, do it.
Yep.
We're making this AI to help police patrol the streets. Stop. They already can't do that themselves. We don't need a thing to, if it starts raining, this motherfucker gonna start wigging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Kill.
Kill. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Shut it down. The clouds are stopping the signal from reaching the robots. We can't do it. Like,
damn it. You made this nigga solar powered? Come on, man.
Lost link and shit. Like, what's happening out here? This motherfucker just spinning in the circle and shit. Oh, man. But yo, did you see the red carpet premiere of Creed 3?
No.
And
not, actually.
Michael B. Jordan walking the carpet, and a young lady stopped by to interview him.
Oh, yes. Yes.
MJB, don't forget.
No, he does not.
So, ladies, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, it's the red carpet for Creed. And Michael B. Jordan, everybody's there. The stars are out. Jonathan Majors is there. Michael B. Jordan out there. Tessa Thompson out there. It's a star-studded event, lady. Felicia Rashad is out there. Royalty.
Yes.
Black royalty is out here. I gotta bring this video. I know I was like, we're gonna try not to play videos as much on here, but there's something I noticed during this interview.
You know it was true. You know it was true.
It's the facial expression of Michael B. Jordan, right?
You know it was true by that facial expression. Like, you know.
So let's go ahead and bring this on up. So here it is. So apparently the interviewer's name is where we at? So this is like on XXL because then it rolls into like Joe Budden's response to that shit. So the name of the show was Hollywood Hustle or Morning Hustle. And the host, Laurel, is doing interviews on the red carpet. She comes up to Michael B. Jordan and starts bragging about how they used to go to the same
high school.
Right? But I'm gonna go ahead and let this play.
My man. You know what? Before we start, I just want to say, normally I don't rock with Michael B. Jordan.
At all? Like at 0%? Or just
yeah, it's slim. It's slim. Like it's slim.
Like he's a cool dude. I just can't rock with his acting in most movies. You know what I'm saying?
That's where we're at.
Okay.
But this, I was like, talk your shit, young man. Talk your shit.
But yeah, let me make this full screen so motherfuckers can see this shit. Like right here, you already see he's contemplating shit, right?
Yep. Sizing her up.
He knows who this is, right? He's like, am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? Like he's having a moment. Like, am I gonna be super professional and act like she wasn't doing this shit?
I'm gonna be a dirtbag, bro.
Or am I gonna remind her like the glow up is real, you know? So let me go ahead and play this for y'all real quick.
So shall we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. How is the difference between you actually?
And then they switched it. Then he goes back to it being professional and answering the questions. But that first 25 seconds, like she was out here, she was out here backpedaling like a fucking Pro Bowl cornerback, bro. Like, bro, it was just like, oh shit. He heard me. I ain't say that. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's cool. It's cool.
Did.
How you doing though? But there's a one portion where let me see if I can pause it right before you do it.
Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3.
First of all, that that say what you gotta say.
It's the hair roll.
No, watch.
Jordan, the director and the star.
You know I'm finna get your ass, right?
Oh, I'm about to fillet your ass.
Look, he got the one eyebrow up. He like, I'm about to... Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. If you say anything about us going way back, if you try to act like you knew me before.
Of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
The corny kid, right?
No.
Yep.
Eye contact.
Yep.
Look at me. Look at me now. Watch his facial expressions, bro.
I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
No,
you did not hear me say.
Yeah, look, no, but do your thing, girl. How you
I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out.
No, I said we just used to make fun of your name. I didn't say all that. Like, nah, bro. Like, eat it. Just eat it, girl. Yeah. Just you fucked up. You ain't think this man would do this shit.
Yep. You was the girl I had my eyes on because I used to walk out of geometry and you'd be right there at your locker and shit. And I used to try to talk to you, but you was like, he corny. This nigga smart. Fuck out of here.
Jordan, and he don't even play ball.
Yeah, ain't nothing athletic about him. He ain't even on the basketball. You can't even make the basketball team, Michael Jordan. Get your corny ass out of here. Now look at me.
Yep. If you knew me, you don't know me. If you knew me, you don't know me. Yo, that shit made me feel so good, man. Because it was exactly what I like. I'm just like, why don't more people do that shit? Like, if I catch somebody trying to act like we cool when we not, I mean, it's not like they enemies or nothing, but she was acting too comfortable. Like they was too cool. And he's like, no, remember you called me this, but look at me now. Like a real quick flex. And then we can get on with the interview. But I just want people to know, like, you was an asshole back then, but you cool now. But you was an asshole back then. I heard you.
Like you could have been wifey, but you know what I mean? Like I was corny. Not look at me. You're interviewing me for my movie. Isn't that ironic?
So he does that, and I'm just like, I'm all for it. Like a lot of people was on his neck for whatever. And one of the people, Joe Budden, who I don't really like. I used to fuck with his podcast heavy, you know, because he was talking about like a lot of music and stuff. But then, like, as the popularity of his show grew, like he started feeling himself more and more to like almost a conceited level. You know what I'm saying? So Joe Brogan, Joe Budden. So this is the article on XXL. So Joe Budden goes off on Michael B. Jordan after he put his former classmate on blast during a red carpet interview. During a recent episode of the Joe Budden podcast, Joe addressed the incident in his typical animated fashion, calling the Creed actor corny for his actions. So he says, and I quote, "Dog, you doing that to a girl is some corny nigga shit. You being Michael B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive, all of these blockbuster movies during your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second. And that's what you do to her. And if I bring back those white girl rumors, then it's going to sound even crazier. Why are you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet when you don't talk to white bitches like that?" He goes on to say, "But I'm not going to make it race here. They say I make everything race. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that. Michael B. Jordan, that's why niggas call you corny. Hey, Creed, in case you was confused, that corny ass shit you did is why niggas think you corny, in case you was off a little bit." So Joe Budden is saying that Michael B. Jordan messed up because he what is it when you get somebody confused with somebody else. So he thought that this person interviewing him was somebody who was on another podcast back in 2021 on a podcast called the Undressing Room Podcast. And the host was called Dominique the Diva. She's the one that called the actor a nice, corny guy in the interview. My thing to Joe is, I think Michael B. Jordan knew this chick from high school. Because like, you don't forget shit like that.
No, you don't.
If you have that shit in your head and you see her, because she even admitted, we used to just make fun of your name. We didn't say you was corny. You know what I'm saying? So she allegedly is saying, yeah, we would tease you about the name and shit. But so Joe, how do you feel?
I think we all have, like, I have one of those people. Like, and I never forgot it. Because I had like the biggest crush on this person. And she was like, this motherfucker's corny. Like, in a lot of words, like, he's corny as fuck. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I have one of those people. But I didn't forget it. Like, I'm not mad at them. And you know what I mean? Like, I moved on, but I never forgot that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lesson that, damn, I really like that person. She thought I was corny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she thought I was corny as fuck. Like, I really did like her too. You know what I mean? Like, I really did fucking like her, but she was like flat out. She was like, he's corny as fuck. Like,
oh damn.
Okay.
That's how you feel, huh? All right.
Yeah. Like, and if I was to see her now, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing well in life. I'm making good money. I run a podcast network. You know what I mean? I've had some success here and there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure if I saw her now, I'd be tempted to flex. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm pretty much the same person as I was in high school, looks wise. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 40s now. So, you know what I mean? Like, kind of miss your bus on the bullshit while you playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if I was fucking Michael B. Jordan and somebody called me corny. Like, I am fucking flexing. You know why I'm gonna flex? Because I know there's a lot of people that want to sleep with me, and I know if I ran into you, you probably want to sleep with me, but you can't. You know why you can't sleep with me? Because you thought I was fucking corny in high school.
Mm-hmm. And that's my thing. Like, Joe was going in like Michael B. Jordan just totally embarrassed her. You know, it was like 25 seconds of him being like, "Oh, the corny dude. Yeah, you called me corny, but it's cool. Let's get on with this interview." And he, like a professional,
Yeah, he was professional.
Questions, very courteous and everything. So it was just that one thing. Joe acting like he lit this girl up the whole thing and didn't let her get her interview and like ruin her chances at ever doing another red carpet thing. And that wasn't even the case if you watch the rest of the interaction between those two. But Joe is just out here just trying to, I don't know how I feel about this dude, man. Like after how he handled, you know, the other host, thinking he was bigger than the show. Like, I get it, the show has your name on it, you know, all this other stuff. And
Joe,
like
Joe need to chill, bro. Joe, he just need to chill.
And he'd be surrounding himself by yes men, because like the people on the show be like, "Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I hear what you're saying." Like, bro, you ain't listen. Like, he was just like, "You called me corny," and then the lady was like, "Nah, we ain't say. We just said we made fun of your name."
Like for real.
So she admitted teasing and bullying, not bullying, but like
teasing him
through a hard time for his name. He can't change that shit. So then when he see her years later and give her a hard, like a little,
it wasn't even, it was a jab.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He didn't go all in on her, but Joe feels the need to be like, "Oh, you going at the sisters like that, but you don't go at the white bitches," because the white bitches wasn't calling him corny or calling him fucking making fun of their name in high school. There's a lot of people he don't go after like that because they didn't do that to him, Joe. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean, Joe?
And in the same breath, like, you getting mad at this dude when the whole basis of it was because he remembered that she called him corny. And then you call him corny in the interview. Like, make this make sense to me.
Joe like, be going at people all the time that say shit about him.
Right. It ain't like he brought a girl out in the middle of Times Square and proposed for her. Yeah. Embarrassed the poor girl in front of the whole fucking world. Had TV cameras, put shit on VH1. Nah, he ain't do that shit, Joe. Yeah. Like, chill, bro.
He did the shit for fucking views, clicks, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and while we at it, the real basis of that shit is fucking Love and Hip Hop, because that chick was on Love and Hip Hop.
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she on the one that Joe was on?
Yeah, she was on the same season.
Oh,
the season I'm talking about with him and Tahiri.
Bro, I didn't. Bro, the last Love and Hip Hop I watched was
that was the last season of Love and Hip Hop I watched.
Which one was it? Like, K Michelle was on it, and they was somewhere, and some bra was mad and was shaking the table, and K Michelle was like, "Ooh, we shaking the table." It's like, yo, K Michelle wild out here, bro. She getting under this girl's skin because she was like, "Bitch, you better check." "Oh, we shaking the table now." I was like, yo, you know, that other chick mad as hell. Quit laughing at my anger. Quit laughing at my anger. When you let somebody know their overreaction is entertaining to you, oh, you got them.
Oh yeah, hook, line,
you in the driver's seat, bro.
Hook, line, sinker.
Yeah, but me personally, bro, I see nothing wrong with the slight flex. Like, it was like we saw the timer. It started, and at 27 seconds, she got into her full interview, and he was, "How did it feel directing?" And he answered all those questions. Jonathan Major came up. And she was all, you know, talking to them both. They were, bro, it was just a quick 20 seconds of him reminding her, like, you know, just, I don't forget. Yeah. Like we can move on and everything. Like, I'm not holding it against you. I'm just like, hey, remember when you called me that? Look where I'm at. You know.
Flexing. It's a flex. I don't know why we get mad.
It is probably the most courteous flex.
Yeah, it was a gentle flex.
Gentleman flex. Yeah. That was the most gentleman-like flex. Oh, the corny dude, right? That was me. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Like if she would have just stopped denying it, it probably would have been shorter.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, it's cool. Like she kept saying no, he wanted to move on. He was just like, nah, it's cool. It was, how you doing? Like, how you doing? Like, let's get this back on track. That's Michael B. Jordan. Nice. And I feel you. Like movies, like I'm just like, he just hasn't had that one movie for me. Like people lean on Killmonger, but I think it's more that was just for the culture.
Yeah.
And we talked about that the last episode. Like there's a couple of other black actors you probably could have put in there who would have acted the fuck out of that role.
Yep.
But I ain't mad at Michael B. Jordan, man. Like he does what he does in the movies, and he's would you say he's A-list?
If he's not, he's high B.
B+ kind of shit.
Yeah.
He's desirable. Like he's got fashion or modeling, or spokesperson deals with a lot of things. He's very stylish. A lot of designers want to work with him and do his outfits and stuff. Because he has the physique to carry that shit. He has the confidence. Like I could be out here in these yellow bell bottoms and not give a fuck because I'm Michael B. Jordan. Like he has that
exactly.
Yeah. He doesn't have the acting chops. That's all I'm saying. And
me too.
Okay.
Me too.
And
I commend him for this shit. Like for real.
Yeah. Because people like some people, one, they wouldn't even do it. And then everybody's just like, oh, what a professional. Two, I think that shit is needed sometimes, man. Yeah. Some people probably see that and be like, damn, you never know who it is you sitting there trying to clown and where they're going to be at. And then next thing you know, Now, how would you have felt like she trying to do the interview for Morning Hustle and he's like, nah, I'm not talking to you, and just do an interview with like another network or something like that? Would you have been like,
that would have been a dick move? Yeah, that would have been a dick move. Like that would have been high level a-holism. You know what I mean? But he was professional. Called out for calling him corny back in the day. Kept it moving. Like there's no other way that conversation could have been more gentlemanly. You know what I mean? Like he was a gentleman about it. Because Black Mac in that situation would have been like, hey, what's up, girl? Remember that time you called me corny? Yeah.
Nah, call me what you called me in high school.
Yeah, for real.
Let everybody know what you called me in high school. I ain't answering until you let everybody know what you called me in high school.
Yep.
What are you talking about? I guess this interview ain't happening then.
Then I'd have bought Jonathan Majors over there. Hey, man, come over here.
Hey, don't talk to her, though. She wilding. She corny. Don't talk to her. Hide your money, Jonathan. There's broke people out here. He just walked off.
I'm about to go hug Lupita just cause.
The level of petty that I would like to see. Like, I'm glad he didn't do it that level, because then everybody's view of him would be there, and Joe Budden would have more of a leg to stand on in his little tirade about how he handled that. But no, I give that interaction an A+. I'm all for Michael B. Jordan, letting her know, hey, I don't forget, but we can move on.
Yeah.
Just remember what you did. Like that doesn't go away. That affects people for a while.
Yes, it does.
As small as a thing you thought it was to call him corny, like he wasn't hearing you. Like I know they was like, there's a corny ass dude back there. Like you ain't say it quietly. I know you was loud because based on how you talking at this red carpet, like you look like you was in high school being a loud girl. But
he corny.
Girl, don't talk to him. He corny. Michael Jordan. He ain't even look like Michael Jordan. Your mom just named you that because you thought you was. I ain't saying that's what she said. I can see that being the case. Her being in school, just leaning in on this dude like that. Because he didn't always look like this, ladies and gentlemen. Michael B. Jordan didn't always look like this.
Go watch The Wire season 1.
Yeah.
Go watch. Michael B. Jordan was in these streets looking rough. I'm just saying.
Yes.
He had the Tyler Perry braids in too, and it was not good for him.
My heart still hurt when they got him though, man. My heart.
Man.
Stringer, where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace?
Where's
Where the
Wallace?
fuck is Wallace?
Oh my God. It's almost time for my yearly rewatch of The Wire anyway.
Yeah.
Such a great show.
It is.
Real quick, off topic. What would you say the best show based around the distribution of narcotics would be?
Ooh. The best show around the distribution of narcotics. That's a tough one. I gotta go with Breaking Bad, bro.
Aha. I was trying to tell somebody this shit. I was like, after The Wire, to me, Breaking Bad is in there, bro.
Yeah, Breaking Bad is up there.
And I don't apologize for it. And low key, let Ozark keep doing what it's doing.
Yeah, Ozark is up there too. Like, yeah,
let
Ozark
keep fucking around.
Ozark is up there. Like that first season hooked me right in. I was like, oh, this shit is lit.
I was like, is that Jason Bateman?
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? Because the only thing I knew Bryan Cranston from before Breaking Bad was Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah,
I'm like, this goofy fucking dude. Like, what is it? I'm gonna say my name, nigga. Fam, he a whole thug now.
Man,
you saved this motherfucker.
Water ain't no motherfucking hoe out here, bro.
Bro, you shaved this motherfucking head. He on motherfucking necks. I'm like, bro.
You know who got me in that show? Like my favorite character in the show was Gustavo Fring. Gustavo Fring was saying some deep shit, bro.
Oh, the intellectual fucking kingpin.
Man. Gustavo had life in the
He was low key putting Walt on game, and Walt was taking that game and changing it up,
making an empire.
This man was like, teach me what you know so I can use it to build my shit.
Yeah. The coldest shit I ever heard on a TV show was said by Gustavo Fring. Gustavo told that motherfucker he was like, a man provides.
Oh, is this what they was sitting in the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what a man does? A man provides.
That fucking job interview.
Yeah. Even when he's hated, he's like,
I gotta watch that show again too. God,
bro, yeah, I gotta watch that shit. Yo, that was the coldest shit I ever heard. I was like, fuck. Like Gustavo's cold as fuck. Yeah, it's on A&E.
Bro. Because I was where was I? I was deployed and somebody was trying to put me on it. They're just like, bro, you got to get on this Breaking Bad. And this dude had like the worst tasting shows. Like it was cataloged. So when somebody like that start telling you to check some show that comes on A&E,
I might. Yeah.
Like, what? A&E? Arts and entertainment?
They ain't even in the genres like that. But yeah.
But, he let me borrow the bootleg DVD, and I had a night off, so I'm just like, let me see what this shit about. Nigga, I got no sleep. Look at the clock. I was like, I gotta be at work in an hour. It's gonna be a hell of a night. But that shit had me hooked, bro.
Yeah,
like I couldn't stop.
Yeah,
I couldn't stop. But I was trying to tell people that I'm like, bro, y'all talk about Power, Snowfall, BMF. I'm like, bro, that's cool and all, but
yeah, they good shows, but
why y'all acting like Breaking Bad didn't happen? Why y'all out here like Breaking Bad ain't happened?
Breaking Bad was
no every season. There's only 5 seasons, right? Every season, perfectly done, nothing filler, nothing
perfectly
too much.
Executed. Yeah,
ended at the right time, perfect. And then people are telling me Better Call Saul is up there too, but
I couldn't get into it. But like, I heard I'm gonna try it again. But I heard after the first season it gets better. But I watched the first season and I was like, I can't get into this show. But I've heard it gets way better after the first season.
most people were saying it was tough because they just want to see Walt and
Right.
Jesse and all them cats. So they see
Right.
characters from Breaking Bad, but it's not Breaking Bad.
Not
You know, it's
Breaking
just
Bad,
like,
yeah.
fucking give me the Breaking Bad pieces of the shit, you know? But
Right.
I don't
And
know.
that's how I feel about Mayans. The Mayans.
I didn't
But
even.
the Mayans is actually a really good show. But I was like, it took me a minute to get into that show. But once you get past the fact that it's not a Sons of Anarchy show, it's actually a really good show.
I ain't trying to see nobody on no bikes if they ain't got Sons of Anarchy on the back. Your show come on and I ain't hearing that. Riding through this world. Oh no. The crow flies straight. In a line. I was like, what are the words of this shit? Somebody was like, after that part, they say on the devil's dick. I was like, you lying.
Yeah,
You listening to the show and you like, it possibly could be saying it. I ain't look up no lyrics, but I can see how somebody can get that mixed up. Sons of Anarchy had me fucking wrapped up.
Man, I'm talking about Facebook posting
Immediately after the show.
Yeah. Don't y'all post no spoilers,
Let's discuss.
motherfucker. I'm on the West Coast. Don't post no spoilers.
To the chat. Yo, these motherfucking Clay gotta go. Clay gotta go.
Clay is out here wilding the fuck out, bro. Like, yeah, he gotta be stopped.
Spoiler alert for it. Actually, I feel like spoiler alert shouldn't even be said.
Yeah,
to be said for Sons of Anarchy.
This motherfucker killed. He killed Piney.
I was fucking with Gemma.
Oh, until she killed Tara.
Oh my god, bitch,
bro,
gotta go.
Bro, when she killed Tara, I was like, bro,
the way she did it too. I'm just
with the fucking pitchfork.
Oh,
I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing? He's gonna kill you, Jim. He's gonna kill you.
When Jax finds out, Lord,
it was you.
Oh my god, he will kill his mom. Like, legit, no lie.
And I think when we gotta do a show about character deaths too, man. Like when Opie fucking died, like bro, just pass me the bottle.
Bro, I just cried on Wednesday, bro. What you doing?
I'm pass me the bottle.
Because the Triggs, dumbass?
Oh man.
Oh, I'm like, he gotta go too. I understand why you was wilding the fuck out because seeing your daughter get burned up, Trig. I get it. I'd be fucking livid and my mind all over the place too, but come on, bro. Like Clay was, oh my god. All right.
Oh my yes, God. I know.
Anyway,
it's still too soon. It's still
moving on to more comical shit. I say that ironically because I'm sure 99.9% of you don't know who Scott Adams is, or you didn't know who he was until recent news.
Right.
He is the creator of the comic strip Dilbert, that made fun of office work life and cubicles and all of that stuff. And it was catchy for a while. Like as a kid, when I used to read the comics, like it didn't get me because I'm just like, I ain't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
right.
What's so funny about this? Like lame.
Right.
Where's Garfield at? Like, where's the ones that I know? Where's those at? But apparently he has been on the record saying some wild ass shit, right? We're gonna go ahead and share another screen. And this will be from The Daily Show, co-hosted or guest hosted, I guess, this week by Hassan Minhaj.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like Hassan Minhaj.
Yeah, he's funny as shit. I like his humor.
Yeah, I went to one of his shows. Me and Apple went when he stopped by in Phoenix, and it was a good show. Like he's spot on. I like how he delivers his comedy and stuff. He's I don't want to say up and coming because I think he's already made it, but
yeah, if you do a White House correspondence, you've made it.
But we're gonna go full screen with this one, and I'm gonna let my man talk. So you could get a full, like, the background of what the fuck's going on here. So this is Scott Adams solving his race problem. Enjoy.
All right.
The biggest story in the newspaper is on the comics page.
Newspapers across the country are dropping the Dilbert comic strip after its creator, Scott Adams, went on a tirade this weekend calling Black Americans a hate group and advising white people to stay away from them.
The Dilbert creator referencing a poll that indicated 53% of Black Americans agree with the statement, "It's okay to be white."
If nearly half of all Blacks are not okay with white people, that's a hate group. The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from Black people. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where I have a very low Black population.
Oh my God. He just kept going. He's like, Black people are a hate group. White people stay away from Black people. I stay away from Black people. And Kanye heard this and was like, whoa, my brother, pace yourself. By the way, Scott Adams, what?
But yeah, so hold on, let me let this shit ride.
Let it play.
You have a podcast. You have one of the most successful comic strips in the world, but you're podcasting at youtube.com/real coffee with Scott Adams. Like, why? Bro, you got rich off of doodles. Take the W. Be happy. The guy who created that cool S thing from middle school wishes he could be you. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's been a minute since we talked. And I've rubbed shoulders with the Illuminati. And I've noticed one thing about a certain type of rich person. When they don't have problems of their own, they have to just make up problems just to make their lives interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're just like sitting at home in the jacuzzi like, what if I tweet about trans high school swimmers? I can guarantee you, J.K. Rowling had zero opinions about trans people when she was on welfare. By the way, this is why I think we need a wealth tax. We need a wealth tax, not for infrastructure or schools, none of that Bernie shit. Rich people, this is for your own good. The wealth tax is actually a shut the up tax. More time working, kissing your loved ones, getting groceries, being a normal person. Because normal people don't hate Black people. We're all too busy hating that one squeaky wheel on the shopping cart.
So like I don't even know where to start. Like the audacity of a dude to just be like, white people should just stay the hell away from Black people.
Stay away from them.
That's what I did.
Yeah, do what I did.
Moved to a location where there's a low Black population. Like that's how we just solve the race problem. How not to be racist? Don't live next to the people that you have a hatred for. I don't know if he just got the hatred for it until he saw that poll.
That's what I did. I just moved to a area with a low Black population, and yeah, my life's been better. I've been better for it.
Because some random poll, only 53% of Black people is like, it's okay to be white. So he's just like, they must have polled every Black person in America.
Right.
If only half of them think it's cool to be white, the other half must think it's not. Like,
they must, yeah.
Was there not another answer to be like, I don't care, I'm not answering this? Like, where's the rest of the data for this thing?
It was 11 people that took that poll. 11 Black people that took that poll.
Oh man. So hold up. So I clicked on the link, and the Rasmussen Reports is the an independent media company specializing in the collection and publication of public opinion information since 2003. If it's in the news, it's in our polls. I'm looking at their Twitter account. Oh, get a load of this. 53 minutes ago, they did a poll, right? 61% of voters think the Capitol riot was provoked by undercover agents.
Wait, how many? 61?
61% of voters.
Jesus Christ.
58% of voters think the January 6th investigation has become a partisan committee weaponized against innocent Americans.
Wow.
Bro, this is I can kind of see how this site leans.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see why they'd be quick to put the results of that poll out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird thing. Oh, so the full poll, right? It's okay to be white. 72% of Americans agree. 12% disagree. 69% of Democrats agree. 12% disagree. Black people can be racist too. 79% of Americans agree. 12% disagree.
He didn't bring that up though.
71% of Democrats agree. And I agree 100%. I know racism.
Hell yeah. Yes, me too.
100% agree on that shit.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a story on that note. So
go ahead.
We went to my son's basketball game, right? I don't even know why I'm telling this story, but I'm gonna tell it. So my son, his basketball team made the playoffs. They are a really good team. They really are. The coach is white, right? Keep this in mind. So we go to the game, and I look. The other coach is black. The referees are black. The person that runs the committee is black.
You're like, uh-oh.
I look at this and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep this in mind. I'm gonna keep this in mind. Now, mind you, the same scenario happened about 3 days before, because to make the playoffs, they had to win their last game. Right. So about 3 days before, so that coach had my son's coach had all the calls called against him. There were no fouls called in favor of that coach. And 3 of our players fouled out. 3 of my son's team's players fouled out. They fouled out. Never fouled out. And this included my son. My son has never fouled out in the game. So I'm furious after that game. So I go into this game, and it's the same scenario. Black coach, black referees, league commissioners black, right? White coach.
Yep.
So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, bro, if they call these fouls, if they start making these calls, I already know what the fucking deal is, bro. I'm like, and it started happening. In the first quarter, it started happening. So I'm like, I'm going to describe myself as a Karen in this situation.
Okay.
Because I'm like fucking yelling at the referees. Like, what the fuck? What are y'all doing? I'm like, y'all ain't even calling this shit on the other team. Like, what are y'all doing? I'm like standing up. I'm about to get kicked out. The coach's dad was also in the same boat. They kicked him out. So, and like they kicked him out, I stayed. But I'm like, bro, I see what's going on. Like, and I tell the referee this. I'm like, you don't think I don't see what's going on? I used to coach. I know what's going on. I see the fix, motherfucker. Stop doing
your game, sir.
Stop doing this shit. Yeah. I'm like, y'all calling all the calls against, like, and for once, I'm like, damn, I'm on the other side of this shit. I'm like, I see y'all calling the calls against the white coach. What the fuck are y'all doing?
At you like, my nigga.
Yeah, nigga, chill.
This is for us.
No, bitch, my son is on this team. Like y'all don't understand. Y'all fucking him too. Like, stop. That's like, bro. I'm like, furious. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all like? I'm cussing. I'm like, oh man, I gotta chill because I'm in front of kids. And I'm like, I can't be wild now. But I was furious, bro. Like, you motherfuckers racist as fuck right now. I know what you're doing. Stop.
Since he's mixed, we'll give him half the calls.
Yeah.
February is over, motherfuckers. Welcome to real life, but
Yeah,
bro, it's wild, man. Like, well, what is happening here? What is happening here?
Yeah, and like me seeing it, like I already see it, and I'm like, bro, you motherfuckers are being racist as fuck right now. What are y'all doing? and like part of me is like, I'm black, but I don't know if I should be going off like this. Like, I know what they doing. And like I was like telling the coach's dad, like, I know what they doing. I don't want to say this shit out loud. Because every other parent was mad too, because they're like, man, they ain't calling nothing. I'm like, yeah, I know what they're doing. I don't want to say that shit out loud because it's gonna start a fight. Like, I know it's gonna start a fight, but I'm like furious.
Bro, it's I don't know. I mean, look, all things like Hassan said, man, like you're just living your life, bro. You got your money. Continue, just draw these little comics, give them to the newspapers. They'll keep publishing them. You keep getting your money. But needless to say, by the way, later, when is this made? So after all of this, right? After he makes that thing, everybody finds out about it and blows up. Go figure. After receiving widespread pushback for his offensive rant, Adams described himself as getting canceled, but cartoonists argue that he's simply being held accountable for his remarks. So his peers are just like, bro, you
said some stupid shit, bro.
You did this shit to yourself, my guy. Like, willingly, you started a YouTube channel, went live. It was like, black people are a hate group. White people should stay away from them. That's what I did. I moved the fuck away. Like, bro, just I don't know, man. I don't know what caused him to do that. Who is this? The
yeah, bro. He wild.
Illustrator who has contributed to the New York Times by the name of Ward Sutton says, by Adams saying he's being canceled, it's him not owning up to his own responsibility for the things he said and the effect they have on other people. He's trying to turn himself into a victim when he himself has been the perpetrator of hate. I'm just like, well, it is what it is, man. Like, you said what you said. You probably gained he probably gained some fans by saying no.
Probably.
He has. There's a group of people out there who's just like, somebody said it. He had the balls to say it. I appreciate it. He's a true American hero for saying what he feels.
He's a patriot.
Now everybody's canceling him. Cancel culture strikes. Bro,
we gotta be responsible about this cancel culture shit too. Like, this is not being canceled. This is really not being canceled.
I have never. It's consequences. Like, whatever the fuck you say, people are going to react. Like, you got to sit there and think, like, is what I want to say worth the shit that can happen? Like, you didn't do a fucking ORM, a risk management chart before making this thing because you did not look at like an ID matrix. Should I say this? If I say this, what happens? And then have a tree saying this stuff can happen. If I don't say it, I keep making money and doing this. Like, it's the easiest choice. Unless you're willing to just be
say this, lose that. No.
Yeah. Unless you're willing to just be like I know what I'm going to lose. I just have to say this. This has to be said. If you feel that strongly about your convictions to say that, have at it. But then don't turn around and be like, oh man, they're canceling me, man. Like, bro, it's business. Like, it's not so much cancel culture as it is a business not wanting their image tarnished or appearing to be leaning in that direction, bro. Like, if a company is continually making money and is giving you money, and you're just like, black people are a hate group. It's like, bro, you're fucking. I'm just trying to stay bipartisan and continue to make money from everybody.
Yeah.
The minute you said that, you alienated some of my money. A group of people who was giving me money are now mad, and I like the money that they're giving me, so I gotta cut ties with you, bro.
That's my biggest supporter, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
It's fucking economics.
Yes,
it's business.
You are hurting my biggest consumer.
Be like, it's cancel culture. No, it's profit culture. What you said is not profitable to the people who are paying you, so you got to go.
Yep.
Fox News will be more than glad to run Dilbert or whatever fucking news publication they got. I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you, whatever, what is it, Parler or whatever the fuck Trump has, his social media thing.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has tried to come to this guy's defense, saying he's tired of cancel. Like, Elon, you're just, I don't know. Elon's a level of rich where I think he just does whatever the fuck he wants, but people are just like,
yeah, you know that.
Nice.
Yeah. You know that.
Like, Jeff Bezos could probably do some wild ass racist shit, and I bet I keep my Amazon Prime.
He ain't going no fucking he ain't going no fucking way. Bro, I ordered some shit last night and it got here at 10 o'clock this morning.
Bro,
Jeff Bezos ain't going no fucking way. You get that
same day delivery? I'm like, how?
Yes,
bro. We cannot get rid of Amazon at
serious.
all. I don't care what y'all say to me.
This morning.
I don't care. With Mac over there being an Uncle Tom saying Jeff Bezos could be racist and he'll support him. You goddamn right. You goddamn right, bro.
That motherfucker's cold. I'm telling you.
If I'm like, I need a fucking webcam here tonight, and that shit is like, buy now. Bro, when I was in Phoenix, that shit was order it at 9. This shit will be at your house by the time you get home from work. What? How? Bro, that can't, we can't lose that capability, people. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
That is a fact.
I don't care what y'all say.
In an emergency situation, like when we went to San Antonio, I was like, I need some shit to be there like immediately. I had their address and I was like, I'm gonna deliver it to their house, and it was there the next morning. I was like, God damn, motherfucker.
Elon got these Teslas out here, man. Ain't nobody like people like them Teslas. They ain't going nowhere. Like, people ain't gonna stop buying them things.
Have you ever been in the Tesla that drives itself? Like, speaking of AI themed the show, like,
yes. Somebody was trying to show it to me. They're just like, hey, I'll drive the lunch. And we got in that bitch, and he just beep, beep, beep. That bitch started driving. I felt uncomfortable as fuck in the passenger seat. Like, how well do you trust this shit? But now all cars be doing that shit.
Yes.
Like, both of our Kias do that shit. I'm just like, this shit, wow. Like, after a minute, it'll give you a warning. Like, if you take your hand off the wheel, it'll be like, you got to at least have your hand on this bitch. Like, it's weird. Like, as long as I'm just holding on to it, that bitch will start turning and all this other shit. Like, it's not gonna stop and do the 90-degree turns and shit, but like, it'll keep you on the road, lane assist and all that shit. I'm just like, bro, I'll be on the freeway just eating this shit, driving, slowing down with that adaptive cruise control. But all these cars is just getting smarter and smarter. But Scott Adams, like, you don't have an Amazon, bro. You don't have a Tesla. You got Dilbert, nigga. Ask me the last time I read a comic strip.
Like, I'm pretty sure you gotta have a newspaper to read Dilbert.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen how media is being pushed out nowadays, Scott. It ain't print. I mean, the New York Times is good. Like, they even went online. It was just like, hey, subscribe to us on this bitch. We know you ain't getting the goddamn newspaper no more.
We ain't sending these. We don't have these little kids peddling our newspapers no more, bro. Like, for 25.
You wasting money printing this bitch out. Nobody reading this bitch no more. Like, my dad still read newspapers. That's the only dude I know in the world be like, papers getting to his house. Like, what are you doing out here?
Yeah, stop.
Dad,
stop.
Dad, look, it's on my phone. Are you reading, bro? It's right here on my phone. You can get it too, Dad. He just likes the physical, the paper, which is cool. That's how he came up. That's what he's used to. But I'm just saying, bro. He's just sitting there like, I'm making comfortable money with Dilbert. How can I fuck that shit up? I know.
It's the quickest way to fuck all this money up.
Yeah. And the way he said it was like, man, rich people just be so bored. They're like, let me find some shit to do.
Yeah.
It'd be shit like this. It'd be shit like this. Like, oh man. Anyway. That shit just wild to me, man. Like he just really said that shit on. I don't even know if it's still up on his channel. I'm pretty sure he took that shit clean the fuck.
Oh, pronto.
People are mad I said that. Well, let me just delete that, and that'll solve everything. Screenshots, screen records.
Warning, career in jeopardy.
Your podcast has been downloaded 25 million times. Oh no, they know I said it. Look at the analytics, views done went up. Like, is this a good thing? No, nigga.
What's this dark blue and it's everywhere?
What's this dark blue? Man, my bar chart went up, man. What did I post? This is dope. No. YouTube ain't running ads on that one, bro.
This is not good.
YouTube about to strike your shit. Hate speech. Oh shit. Oh man. But let us start wrapping this shit. Unless you got anything to add about Mr. Dilbert and shit.
Nah, Mr. Dilbert's good.
Oh shit. All right, man. Final shots and thoughts, man. What you got?
Just make sure you guys, if you're listening to this, that means you're not following us on Patreon. So make sure you go to the Patreon at www.patreon.com/
That's officially what it is, right?
Yeah, / That Feeling Podcast. Follow us.
We had it right.
Yeah. Follow us. Make sure you stay in tune and come have some fun with us. Shout out to Smitty, who jumped in here too. So
okay. What up, Smitty?
What up? So shout out to you. There was another person that jumped in but jumped right back out. I don't know who that was, but shout out to Smitty, our Patreon follower, for staying so loyal to us and coming and having a good time with us tonight here on the DFPN. So we got new shows coming next week, new episodes of The Patio, of Burrowbreads, and I think No Gimmicks is already out. That came out on Thursday. But there's going to be another episode that we'll record on the Patreon. So if you're on the Patreon, make sure you tap into that episode as well. A bunch of good wrestling news coming out. So yeah, man, a bunch of good stuff going on the network. And make sure you guys tap in with us. Oh, last thing, SNN is running a streamathon in the month of March. So they plan to be very active on both Twitch and Patreon. So I think that it's the 12th through the 18th of March. They're going to be streaming. So make sure you guys tap in, follow them on their platform, follow their podcast. Make sure you guys tap into that as well. So a bunch of good stuff coming down the pipeline from DFPN. Just make sure you guys follow us and stay engaged with us, man. Come have some fun with us. And bring some people if you like what we're doing here on the Patreon. Bring some people to the Patreon and make sure y'all invite them and let's all have a good time. That's it.
If you are watching on YouTube, take a look at the description. If you're listening as well, look at the description. Because if you want to catch up on all that stuff, the link to the Dat Feeling Podcast Network Facebook page is in there, and that's where kind of like the hub of all the shows are at. So if you want to look for a specific show, you heard Saturday Night Nerds, you want to find where they're at, you can find the link to their group over there, the Patio, Salute, Real Food, all of that stuff, No Gimmicks. That is like the hub you go to, and that'll take you to where you need to go. So check the description. Again, that's the podcast, Dat Feeling Podcast Network Facebook page. I second all the stuff with the good shows. Stay tuned. I know the Patreon, like I was talking about before the show. My brother and I streamed episode 1 of MILF Manor. It was a good
I
time.
watched that. That shit is hilarious.
It was a good time. We cracked some jokes and shit. So it was funny enough, intriguing enough, because you can see like they're doing that whole thing, trying to make one of the mom, one of the MILFs, like the villain.
Yeah.
Compared, I'm just like, all right, I'll give it another episode. I'll see where they're going with this. So I don't know when we're going to record that one, but if you're tuned into the Patreon, make sure your notifications are on, because a lot of people been hitting me up like, I don't know when you guys go live. I'm just like, well, you should get the notification in the Patreon. I don't get it at all. Well, you got to turn that notification on. So
yeah,
if you got it on your phone, turn it on there. If it's not on your phone, make sure it's tied to an email or something, so you get an email notification letting you know we're about to go live. There's whole ways you can do it. But again, if you missed the live, it'll be coming out on YouTube and wherever you stream your audio versions of your podcast at on Monday, 3 Eastern is kind of where we try to drop it. So 3 in the afternoon, East Coast, noon over there in Cali in the West Coast. So figure out where you're at in between, because y'all be doing all that weird shit with your time zones. But great show. I had a good time tonight.
Great time.
Again, just stay tuned to the DFPN because we got more content coming in. For those who are in the Patreon, stay tuned, because more bonus content coming your way. But
sometime this weekend, I will be streaming The Mandalorian. And there'll be a watch along, because I haven't watched episode 1 yet. So I plan to do that here sometime this week.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, y'all hear it, man. Get in on that DFPN Patreon, man. A lot of good stuff coming out. So if that is all you got, that's it. All right. Y'all know what it is already, man. Dynamic duo, Black and Mac, episode 96 of the Smoke Pit. Great show. Had a good time. Hopefully you guys did as well. And we'll go ahead and sign off, man.
Yes, sir. So until next time, guys, have love, may sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.